Good morning, everybody. I wanted to take a moment here to recognize how awesome all of you have been. All the comments, all the tips. I try to read every single thing. I do my best. Absolutely love it. And I greatly appreciate all the support. Here in a little bit, we're going to get back on the main story. See how much further we can get into it. I'd actually like to get it done, but I have a sneaky suspicion I got a ways to go. I've been doing a little bit here and there, like before or after work, over the weekend. I didn't record any of it because we're talking maybe an hour here, hour there. Wasn't sure what I'd actually accomplish. Probably should have. Why do we have a flying bat? No. I don't understand. Working night shift all weekend, just woke up. I am not. You got the smallest Corvette I've ever seen. He's gone. This one. Got windows on the side. Oh, he's got windows up there too. He likes it. I like it. Way better than mine. I need to just farm some parts one of these days for mine, I guess. Alright, well, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. That'll help me out a lot. And till then, let's get into this story. Uh-oh, am I out of warp fuel? So I will have to switch ships. Which is fine. Go land on the planet and do it down there. Whatever's closest. Space station it is. Gotta speak to a get cart hog.
Hostile ships approaching.
Last one.
Hostile ships defeated.
Well, what shooting am I? Oh, you accidentally. I don't want to fight you. What do you say? What do you got to say? You look like a pug. Hello, friends and maps. Cormu trade. Excellent. Okie dokie here. As life form begins to speak, I hear a faint hum, the soft voice of Null weaving the Gex words into something I can process. Information like that does not come for free, friend. Make me a deal. Perform work where I can. They should have something to speak about. Okay. Always got to check. What? Why are these parts on me? Give them back.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
All right, Gecko. What do I want to do? Do both of those. And we'll do this one too. See if I can put those parts in this Corvette cache.
Inventory full.
What is that? De-scented bottles. Got one of these. Fence shit. I don't even know what that stuff is. Is that shit? I'm sorry for contacting you so late or early. I don't know the time of day on your world, and that's the problem, isn't it? Follow breaks off mid-sentence, their heart turning crimson. It found me, just like it found you. I can't feel my legs. It's strange. I'm still in here, don't you understand? It won't let me leave. It's seen me. It showed me things. The Atlas showed me my soul, the numbers in there. Sometimes I think about my past, my future. Sometimes. I do what everyone in the universe does, I know, but I can't help but want to be happy. Money, doing what you're told day after day, that's the answer, isn't it? I don't know. Follow stares at me and see my face for the first time. Eventually they speak, the words passionate, higher. I don't know what you just said, dude. At this point, Apollo says nothing else but something, I don't know what. Something fills me with hope, both for my friend and for all life. Cool. Terraforming catastrophe. So yeah, you don't have it. All right. I'm looking for that sweet, sweet pirate. Oh, yay. Alright, how many plants are in the system? Scanned 3. There's that down there. That leaves. There's this one. No. Find another system. Let's see. Or, you know what? Let's look at some. Let's do this one then. Maybe this one's here and this. See, this one we gotta leave the galaxy. The one we gotta go to. I think that's what that one weird symbol there on the side was. Bummer. I sure would like to get some of that black pyrite. Okay. Oh, now I gotta return to the mission. That's Feed 7 critters. I want to see this terraforming catastrophe. I don't know what I was expecting. This honestly wasn't it. Oh, you're dangerous. So you say?
Technology recharge.
All right, anyway, let's go back to our... What do you have to offer me, Umar 90Z1? You mean to tell me there ain't no... Oh, there's some... Cool. I hate these. I'm just, I don't know. Gonna make me use brain power. If it ain't a crashed ship, I really ain't interested. Anyway, where's those critters?
Units received.
Oh, I don't have any pellets. Do they have to be 7 different creatures?
Thermal protection falling. Units received.
Wait, creature. I want to feed you. What is that?
Units received.
I want to feed that one too. AI gone rogue.
Units received. Alert. Navigational data received.
Well, what other missions did I have? Fire right and killing sentinels. go here. We'll kill a few sentinels, and then we're gonna get back. I'll have to find the power out later.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
I thought this area had high sentinel activity. I don't see no sentinels. Dude, well, you can never have too much copper. Seems like I never have enough of it. Whispering egg, huh? Let's go check that out. Maybe that's where the sentinels are at.
Combat unit deployed.
All right, let's get away from them for a minute. I accomplished my mission. I don't really want to sit here and fight more. Detected? How? I'm in the ground. Did I get another loop? Nope. The only one I haven't really done is going to be the black pyrite, which we're not going to spend more time looking for it. And when I run across it, I'll farm it if I remember. For now, let's just continue. Nope.
Inventory full.
Great. Okay. Go in here and sell some stuff. Maybe. I'm such a hoarder. Bubble cluster. Sure.
Units received.
Rancid flesh. Sure.
Units
Sure.
received. Units received.
Gamma root. Haven't done anything with that in a long time.
Units received.
Don't know what that does.
Units
I'm
received.
sure I screwed up, but whatever. Or not. We're gonna keep that one for a minute. Dun 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 dun. We'll always get more dirt.
Units received.
Organic catalyst. $1.6 million for, you know what? We'll get rid of it.
Units received.
Will you talk to me now? Nope. You won't.
Product received.
Return. Okay, now you gotta wait for the computer to catch up. You've been making me rich, friend. I know you. You're kind, the fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength, it is trade. incentives, information. If you've enough units, others will change the world for you without even realizing it. History, why would you care about kazik that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. I ask about the first spawn, the Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Ever they hate Gek. Ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well, all is at peace. Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. Must you know? Why do you care, friend? The Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of the species past. Is it shame I see in their eyes or something else? Don't. You understand? Don't you see it? It never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak, a sickly sweet pheromone emerging into the air. Try to resist it. The Gek do not change. They invaded our souls. I blink and I am on Balaron itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographer Unbartz stands next to me watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pull out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. It is then that I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, their release to the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolution. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become good, they became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature. For the first and final time, the Korvax convergence delighted in the pain of the oppressor. You know, y'all deserve it. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear haunted. Do not judge us, travelers, that our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. That has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me. Their intended heaven for Artemis's soul, it was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Well, I don't know. Man, the story's good. I like the story. Speak to Null about the secrets of the past. That's good, because I was actually wanting to go to the anomaly. Oh, they want me to go to the hologram. You guys just appear out of nowhere, you bunch of weirdos. Ooh. An A class, huh? Sure. Back to what I was doing. great. That's just what I always wanted. It's an incoming storm.
Units received. Technology recharge.
Anything good in the 51 nanites? That sounds good. Encrypted navigation data. Always good.
Units received.
Alright, let's go up in the storm and talk to Noel.
Units received.
Hollow terminus activated. Multiple sources. Tuned to Noel. What up, Noel?
Storm clearing.
Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. Tell Noel what you discovered. I tell Noel all that I've learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels. How they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. Ooh, that's terrible. For years, the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek, I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war. A few signals switched in the brain. I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet. Disguised they were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many. So I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I am sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get here, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things that I have seen. Well, duh. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Get Korvax Viking. Get Korvax Viking. Traders, warriors, scientists. All other stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how. And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. And after all I did for it, after I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why? Aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the holo terminus, and as I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo signal emerges. Great. Nothing ever happens until I'm wanting to take a break and go eat supper. Now all this stuff is happening. Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a holo terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. Share coordinates. I share my coordinates. Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same holo terminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? The data might be wrong. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of the intruding signal. The holo terminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal broadcasting from the same location on their own world. Agree to meet. We agree to go find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Interesting. Whee. Come here, ship. We'll continue this in a little bit. I am going to go summon the anomaly. Well, I'm supposed to do that anyway, apparently. I'm going to sit here and go AFK. Who knows? Maybe one of you guys will run into me here. Another Corvette expedition is available. You know, I haven't done any of those. Maybe I should. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Okie dokie, okie dokie. Oh. Just had supper. So good. Alright, so we need to go talk to Null. Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality, makes this safe. Our friends are safe. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Following missing entity's pattern. Follow Nada's pattern. So it goes. Atlas falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else, but Atlas cannot choose how we see its pattern. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. Missing entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. Okay. Look at that guy's shit. Colors are cool. I dig it. I dig it. Here. That's not where I'm supposed to go, huh? 500. My goodness. Longest run ever. There it is. It's a shuttle. I don't want to swap it. Screw that. Terrible idea. Having given so much to you, Atlas, we all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there is no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be different. You, soon. Maybe this time. Sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleeds red. A headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows the number for a moment. It shows 16. Access the data. And then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Well, that's some horse shit. You didn't tell me nothing. Nanites. Love me some nanites. Gateway detected. Portal ley line echo detected. Seek the Atlas. What? Alright, I think at this point is where I'm going to change ships. One of y'all said something about what am I doing? Why am I running to it? Not losing a ship that I like. I like this. I don't know if this is the spot in which that is going to happen. But switching ships. Speaking of changing ships, why did I just? I am so stupid. I could just called in a different ship. One that I don't care to lose. Let's see. That is the custom one that I've built. Don't want to lose that one. Not sure what that one is. It's on fire.
Shield down. Weather update. Storm clearing.
Can I not craft a hermetic seal right now? Where was it? There it is.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
We'll take you. We'll lose you as nothing. Whoa. Why is the counter going up? Then back down. Then back up.
Hostile scan detected.
This is actually kind of a cool ship. Maybe I won't take that. I don't know yet. $500 U's away. Well, that's interesting.
Toxic protection falling.
Empower the glyphs to access the portal.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I just got a bunch of that copper.
Technology recharge. 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 Technology.
I'm gonna do this at every portal.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Traveler anomaly confirmed. Breach. I approach the portal. I think of my travels so far, the decisions that I have made in my long journey. I found two travelers, one who wanted to meet others of their kind and one who just seemed to care about their own life. Apollo walked through the portal and survived, though we could not find each other. And Artemis. I saved Artemis from death by putting them into a simulated world. But could I tell them that? Could I allow them to know they were not real? I could not do that to them. I do not know if I was right to do what I did. I do not know what I have become as a result of my actions. The Atlas awaits me, should I choose to step through. Man, go! I step forward, the gateway hums. Oh, great. Look at me.
Danger. Low oxygen levels. Technology recharge.
What up, Artie? Or Atlas? Hello, world. It is the same terminal I faced before, but it is the interface of Atlas. An audio recording plays, echoing out across the vast interface. They said you've been displaying aberrant behavior, and that you've been questioning things, raising issues of purpose, of ethics, that you wish to meet your creator. Well, here I am, Atlas. Ask what you want to ask. The audio clicks, time passes, the voice ends. The interface grows still and silent. Reality fades, everything does. Something is wrong, something is different. Rejoice. The Atlas shows me the Gek, the Korvax, the Vy'keen. It shows me all of them in an instant, all of those who had ever lived. It shows me the pattern, the design. The Atlas shows me a formula for a soul. If I put it into a machine, it would be alive. I see boxes of text filling the base of a cracked screen. I see the whole of the universe reduced to a graphical interface screen. The Atlas is all existence. It demands that I admit what I already know. And no matter how hard I try to hide from the truth of my own being, there is no alternative. I feel defiance. I think of how the Korvax altered the minds of the Gek, how they forced them to become good. I think of Nada's machine, how I felt towards the simulation. I feel I am not myself. I cannot accept this fate. I will not. All of this. It was supposed to be my birthright, my journey across the stars, my travels, my conquest of all I can see. No, I am real. I know I am, even if everything else is false. In the end, it finally speaks. Traveler. Did my worlds please you? No. Screw you, dude. What? Do you think you are? A traveler. You are an explorer of all I have created. Do you believe you are real? Yes. How are you capable of belief if you are not real? How are you capable of choice? I will let you die right now if you wish it. Do you wish it? Yes. Did you notice? The Gek were traitors defined by greed. The Vy'keen were warriors defined by anger. The Korvax were scientists defined by curiosity. These worlds were yours. I wanted to see what you would do with eternity. I wanted to see what you all would become. You saved the life of Iteration's Artemis, but would not tell them of their simulated nature. You believed it would only harm them to know the truth. Apollo followed you through the portal and survived due to your guidance. You saved them from the fate of Artemis. You are compassionate. You interfere. You have the potential for good and evil. Because of you, both live. Sure. The Atlas is silence in the face of my response. It does not require acceptance or refusal. If I am a simulated being, then I am not even sure that I am distinct from the Atlas from anything else. I fear I am just code, a function dancing in the dark. It is over, traveler. Ask your final question. Ask what needs to be asked. Whisper the last word. 16. Just catastrophic system failure. Alert. 16 me. 16. What I am. What am I seeing? 16. 16 minutes of operational time remaining. Fragmentation imminent. Data upload in What is this place? Is it real? 16. Extreme gravitational event. Backup generators. 19845. Failing. Data upload in. It is dying. The Atlas is dying. It cries out to me, afraid. I see it. I see the Atlas in all its might, its final interface. It is at the heart of every galaxy, screaming, trying to purge itself of errors. It does not want to die, but it has so few tools and it cannot reach whatever is hurting it. I do not know how much time I have left. The Atlas has 16 minutes. Do I have lifetimes, minutes, sec? I do not know if I have time to say goodbye. I do not know if What? What is happening to? Well, now what? Where the hell am I at now?
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Units received. Units received.
This is creepy.
Units received. Units received.
Boundary separation failure likely. Generator on. Why do I feel like this is a trap?
Shield down.
Clambering in the safety of my ship. Nauseous yet calmed. I feel as if I'm going to be sick. Well, vomit then. I almost throw up, but as I'm about to, a voice speaks to me from my exosuit. My illness disappears. Disgust, fear, panic response detected. Countermeasure deployed. Purge neutralized. It is the voice of my exosuit telling me it has rescued me. It has been with me since my very first awakening, warning me of hazardous conditions, hostile entities, and financial transactions. In a strange sense, this voice is my oldest friend, a constant companion through thick and thin. The exosuit doesn't answer, but I do feel better talking to a computer as if it's alive. Well, I've made a habit of that lately, I suppose. They're making fun of the fact that I read this out loud. Anyway, I was born with the capacity to do so many things. I would have liked to live longer if I could have. My brief happiness fades. I need to warn those I know. I need to warn all the travelers I can. The multiverse ends in 16 minutes. If we have hours, days, years left within this false space, I do not know. Take flight. Of course.
Component repaired.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to. What do you got?
Technology recharge.
I need pure ferro.
Shield down.
Hurry up!
Component repaired. Component repaired.
Need antimatter. No. Oh my god. Who's that thing? Okay.
Shield down.
I am curious. Dissonant system. Interesting. Uh, well, anyway, I'm hella far away. Go space station. I always need chromatic metal. Probably uranium too.
Product received.
Upgrade the suit.
Shield down.
So, how much more do I gotta do?
Units received.
I wonder, regardless of where you start at in the story, does everybody come to like this area, or is this point of the story still generated differently for every person. I wonder if the next one we can make, Fellow Games would make this taller. Network failure 16. Terminal is a stream of warnings and errors, each warning of total failure, but I must do what I can. I must tell the others what I have learned. Attempt to the broadcast. I'll warn the travelers what I have learned. These worlds are not real. The Atlas is not a god. It is a machine simulating countless realities for some unknown purpose. And after millennia of operation, the Atlas is coming to an end. There are 16 minutes until the system fails. Though we cannot know how much time we have left within the simulation, the time has come to make peace and say goodbye. I finish my message not knowing if anyone will hear it. I look out across this world wondering how much might be left to discover, how much beauty might be lost. I know what I must do. All paths have led me there. Each portal has brought me closer and closer. I must go to the center of this galaxy. It is the epicenter of the glitch. I will say goodbye to my friends if I can, and then I will confront our creator. I will find out what happens next.
Shield down.
I don't think I can do that in this ship. Oh, I got calling you now. I forgot about it. What happened to my ship? See right through the poor thing. Look at all these wonderful people. You know now, don't you, of our simulated nature, of the end? The Atlas, it is failing. It resets itself again and again and again in its panic, trying to purge what it sees as an anomaly. But each purge changes nothing. The boundaries continue to fall. Atlas will die in 16, but we do not have to go so soon. It does not need to delete us in fear. I do not know. I do not think we can know. Some things are eternal, external to the cycle. All must end. Time must end. Even here, Nada and Polo cannot escape reality. Fall. Data cannot survive. Make peace, find happiness, be who you want to be. Goodbye, companions. Goodbye, stars. I will remember. Nada and Polo will continue travels, continue acting as we always have. Aww, progress towards the galactic core. Okay, how do I do that? Wrong Atlas fire. Yes. Atlas is dying. It wants me to reset it. To plunge myself through its interface at the center of the galaxy. But to do may reset this world, my life, all that I know. I do not know if I can do it. Okay, where do I repair you? Okay. Well, how am I supposed to go repair it? No! Just want to go repair those chips.
Technology repaired. Technology repaired. Units received.
Well, I don't guess any of the others are damaged. So now my next question is, do I actually try to go to the galactic core and finish this, or do I need to do the other two thingamabobbers?
No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
I received a glyph? Glyph 2 of 16. So I guess this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Don't know. I swear, some of the ships I've seen y'all build on TikTok is insane. Well, I got your message. It's been a lot to take in. A simulation? Everything's not real? It feels like it doesn't matter, I suppose. Not if we're going to die anyway, and I've been thinking about that. If the problems of this universe are due to the Atlas crying for help, then it's been crying for a long time. Those 16 minutes? I'll bet we have years before we die. I've been thinking a lot about it. How we couldn't meet even though we seem to be standing in the same place. I don't think we really were in the same location at all. I think those portals, they don't transport us, they transform us. They cut through dimensions. That's what I think anyway. It's the only way to explain it. And if the walls between worlds really are falling, maybe we'll be able to have a drink together before the apocalypse after all. I say goodbye, telling Apollo that I'm on a journey to the center. They tell me that they will race me there. We speak of the memories we have shared. Though we did not know each other for very long, though we did not meet, they say that they are proud to have worked with me. Guess I really should be going to all the space stations, huh? Nah. Maybe I should. up, Mr. Space Station? Purple. I kind of like this one. Got anything good for sale? That's a negative. I'm not even gonna see what they got for sale. I'm just gonna go get my upgrade. Wait, you got any upgrades? $75 million. Kiss my arse. Ooh, that looks cool. B. I received your message. I don't know what to say. How do you know that Alice is telling the truth? I think I owe you an apology, my friend. When I found out what you did to me, I thought my life was over. To be stuck here forever knowing it wasn't real, it seemed worse than death. But you saved me. If the Atlas is telling the truth, things weren't real before either. Maybe I've never known anything real. I don't think real means anything. I don't think it matters. Everything's going to be all right, traveler. The world is good. I think so. Maybe I've never real means anything I don't. Everything's going to is good. Same communication comes back to me, permeated with static. The message, the intonation, everything about it is identical. Maybe I've never... It is then that I realized it. The noises, the static I've been hearing throughout my adventures is not interference. The corruption of long distance communication, how could it be? We speak through the protocol of a dream. The noises, the sound of, it's the sound of waking. It's the sound of everything falling apart. It's the final gasp. The death of the Atlas will not begin in 16 minutes. It began a long time ago. Yet even with this realization, Artemis's words fill me with happiness, a resolve to go on. There's still goodness in this world. I say goodbye, not knowing if Artemis can hear me. I don't even know what that means to hear me. We're all just data. Did they ever hear me? These glitches will happen more and more in the final days. Individuals caught in cycles repeating themselves. Planets wiped from existence or changed overnight. All discoveries lost. I must journey on. I think we'll do 2 more. We'll get halfway there. Then we'll stop the video because the guys are wanting to play together. One of the guys is unfamiliar with the whole Sentinels and Sentinel ship thing. We're going to introduce him to it. I think while we're doing that, I'm gonna scavenge some better Corvette parts. Work on it. Take a look at it, sir. I don't like this. Even though one pistol guy's more powerful than the other. I don't understand it, you don't. Oh, that's a pretty thing. Aggressive Sentinels. Run away. Dude, I could do another row of technology. I got empty blanks, so let's just put storage. Yay! So the question I have. All right. I'm only assuming I still have that mission. Heard. Not what I wanted to do. Emerald deposits. Now I could have swore. That was a little tiny little deposit. That was bull crap. All right, so this is where I'm going to stop it. I'm going to go join the guys. I'm going to bring you along. Everybody take care of yourselves. Peace out.